Stations jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated.
Hi everybody, it's Fraboy Master back from Teenage Mutant Ninja Scrubs, and firstly I'll apologise for not getting some videos up in the last week. I've actually started a new job, and with life matters, a new job and other things interfering, it's just simply made it a little bit difficult in finding the time to get some videos put up, and I do apologise for that. I know some people do look out for them and look forward to them. So we're back again. I'm going to try and get back into the swing of things, get videos up every day or every couple of days, and do my usual thing that I usually do. And with that being said, State of the Game was on today, and they revealed some major revamps that are happening to the underground and in other areas of the game as well. Now, underground's getting a massive revamp. There's going to be checkpoints in it. We will see hunters in the underground. We will see the rave area in the underground being brought back into the kind of main dungeon areas as part of a recurring area that can pop up within your playthroughs, which is really, really good news. It's one of the favourite areas that a lot of people enjoyed when the underground was introduced, and unfortunately it was only available in that very first mission and then disappeared for the entirety of the underground, which was a bit of a shame. I think Massive realised it was maybe a wee bit of a mistake, and they have brought it back through to player requests basically. So the underground is having a major revamp. We're getting hunters in the underground who will drop chances of dropping exotic loot. The underground loot table's been revamped so that you have chances of exotics in the underground as well. And also there'll be checkpoints introduced also. Now, they've also actually completely revamped the directives system. So the directives have all been thrown out and they've restarted with new ones. And the couple that we've saw at the moment tonight were that if you have one of the directives on, you have majorly increased basically skill haste on your skills, so you're able to use your skills much more. And the other one was that you have a buff where every bullet that you fire does shock enemies, but the longer you fire that, the more chance you have of reaching the end of the buff, as you've seen in the clips there, and a chance to shock yourself as well. So it's kind of one of these kind of burst fire mechanics that you're looking to employ in order to obviously play the game. As you can see here, as the agent's firing, the blue bar goes up and that's you getting your shock. But if you let that reach the end and continue to fire, you will actually be shocked yourself. So some very nice new mechanics being added into the underground, and long overdue in my opinion. When I did speak to the guys in Newcastle, when I went down to the ETF, the meet and greet thing that happened, I did speak to the guy that was the main designer of the underground, and we spoke for maybe about a solid 2 hours, and this guy just absolutely loved the idea of the underground, but understood that changes had to be made in order to get people back into it again. And I think a lot of these changes are relevant to what gamers are looking for in the underground, and it will hopefully bring people back into playing the underground and also playing other elements of the game as well. Now, the game itself over the last few weeks has been, the State of the Game has been revealing over the last few weeks certain aspects that are coming in 1.8, which includes skirmish mode, which is player versus player 4v4, and that'll be situated around 3 new maps in the new area of Westside Piers, which is really, really interesting. There'll be no NPCs roaming around either, so it is just simply player versus player, which again is something that a lot of PvPers actually wanted for the Division, and now they're finally going to get it. One of the other things that's coming in the game also is Resistance, which is basically a horde mode. For every 5 levels you'll face a boss and be able to continue through a horde mode style scenario where there is no end. You will get rewards dropping for bosses and stuff like that, and there'll be certain objectives planned throughout the missions as well, which will allow you to open up new areas within the map. So everything's looking really good there. And that map apparently is about 5 times the size of the maps that are in the skirmish PvP mode, so everything's looking really, really good for the Division. There's new exotics coming. Now, tonight they actually did announce a number of different gear sets that were coming in the public test server, the PTS for short, which is opening up on PC tomorrow, and hopefully on the 26th of September is opening up for console players as well, and there'll be access to the 6 new gear sets there. Now, I do believe that the global events happening on the 3rd of October will actually only introduce into the live game 3 of the gear sets, so we don't know which ones they are just as of yet, so that'll be interesting to find out. But a couple of the major ones that they revealed today was my old favourite, the Tactician's Authority gear set, is going to be in the PTS, so I'm looking forward to finding out what the 6-piece buff on that is, the 6-piece talent on the Tactician's Authority is, and I'm also really looking forward to the Hunter's Faith 4-piece and 6-piece talents as well, as that has been completely reworked and is being reintroduced into the game on the PTS. Now, again, we don't know if these will be available in the global event that assault that's happening on the 3rd of October, so we can only just wait and see, basically. But Hunter's Faith is actually one of my favourite gear sets in the game. I do think it has a lot of value, clearly not as much value as some of the DPS sets, for instance, or Tactician's Authority even, where, you know, extra skill power is, you know, a really big boost to your character and the power in which you bring to the table in the game itself. So Hunter's Faith has been given a massive rework, and it's something I'm really looking forward to. I was recently asked by one of the subs, Polar Bear's Toenail. Hi Polar Bear, I've not forgotten about the Division, buddy. I know you did give me a challenge, and that was to make a Hunter's Faith gear set viable, and I had actually done that for 1.6, just before 1.6 came out. I did put a build up for the Hunter's Faith gear set, but now that it's getting a rework, I'm going to hold fire on making that Hunter's Faith, and just to see what the buffs are going to be, what the changes to the talents are going to be, and I will make a new gear set based on that, and I'll probably mix it up a little bit with a Ninja Bike Messenger Backpack, Hunter's Faith, and maybe something else. So we'll see what happens with the gear talents themselves, and hopefully I'll get my hands on some pieces and we'll get a new gear set for Hunter's Faith made up for the masses, and hopefully you'll like that one as well. And I'm just trying to think of what other things are relevant in the game at the moment. As I said, Underground's getting a massive rework. We're getting Westside Piers in the game and being introduced in 1.8. Now, most of the stuff that I'm kind of talking about, I might touch on just in a few moments, everybody's going to have seen in other people's previous videos. Again, I do apologise for not getting my videos out sooner than now, but as I said, just life is taking over a little bit, a new job is taking over, and it's just meant that I've had just less time in order to actually work on videos, getting footage and doing all that kind of good stuff to get videos up on the channel. So we're getting 2 new areas in the Westside Piers area. There's new spawn mechanics for enemies. Enemies will be spawning with other types of factions within the game, which is really interesting. And everything really looks good in those areas. We've seen some nice walkthroughs by the developers showing us different areas, and different mechanics within the game world itself. So everything's looking good for the Division, and hopefully they'll get 1.8 out live sooner rather than later, as I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. They're looking forward to the Horde mode, they're looking forward to the PvP, they're looking forward to new exotics, they're looking forward to the global events, which is introducing all the new gear sets, the 6-piece gear sets as well, the classified gear sets I should say. So everything is looking really good for the Division, and the PTS for PC is actually open tomorrow, and in a week's time it's open on consoles for the consoles basically. Now, people that were on the console in the previous PTS will actually be automatically selected for the new PTS, and I believe there's a new selection process happening for other people on console so that they can join in the fun and games as well. So everything's looking good so far for the Division, Underground, Horde mode, Skirmish, Resistance, you know, all this kind of good stuff. New exotics being introduced, new balancing mechanics within the game, the new Rogue 2.0 mechanic also. So the Rogue 2.0 mechanic, as I said, is being introduced into the game, and there's going to be different variables, different changes in the game, which we don't know everything about just as yet, but I'm sure all the PC players that will be playing the PTS tomorrow will be able to showcase that and show everybody basically what the new Rogue mechanic fully is and how that fully works within the game itself. You do need to press a button now in order to go Rogue. Your whole team doesn't automatically go Rogue. There's friendly fires sorted out as well, so you can't shoot someone by accident and go Rogue yourself. So there's also a new movement mechanic, or the movement's been slightly changed so that you don't have the chicken dance happening all the time. There's a hell of a lot going on in the game, and so much to report that it is difficult to do so and try and catch up with everybody else that's already reported this. So that's the reason why I'm just touching on some of these changes specifically, and you know, just kind of mentioning mostly some of the stuff that actually was revealed today. But as I said, one of the things, that I have noticed is that a lot of people that do watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you do like the content, guys, if you do keep coming back for more, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. You know, support the little guy, not just myself as the little guy, but support all the other little guys as well. And, you know, give us some exposure within YouTube itself. That would be really, really awesome if you could do that. I would really, really appreciate it. As I say, there's maybe about between 10 and 20% of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed, and the rest are not subscribed. So if you could please hit that subscribe button, guys, it does help me out a lot. It does help me grow out the channel. I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't make any money for these videos at all, but it would be nice to see the channel grow just a little bit, and give me the impetus. It would give me, you know, some reason to keep going and keep getting these videos up for you guys. I am a gamer. It does take time away from my own gaming sessions in order to make videos, and it does take a lot of time and effort to put these videos together as well. So please, please, please don't just support me, but support every other little guy out there as well. We need all the help that we can get in order to, you know, have some exposure on YouTube, and, you know, make it feel worthwhile in order to do these videos. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm kind of going to leave it there. I've got some more videos I'm going to narrate tonight and try and get up on the channel. One regarding Destiny and my thoughts about the raid loot, and I think you'll be surprised at my findings. I've also got a video to put up about Fortnite and the PUBG version of Fortnite, which is very, very good. I'll just quickly add it in a moment. And that's about it, guys. I hope you like the video. I haven't went away. Just simply, life's caught up with me. I've got a new job. Not had much time to do everything else, you know, that I would usually do on a daily basis, like putting up YouTube videos. So hopefully I'm back for good, and I'll keep concentrating on getting more videos out as often as I can. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one.